way from Colombia and sharing that insight. Now we move on to our next news. In a major diplomatic development, the Kremlin has confirmed that Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President Donald Trump have agreed to hold a meeting in the coming days. Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov said preparations are underway, though the exact timing remains uncertain. The venue has been decided and will be announced soon. Ushakov also revealed that three-way meeting involving Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy was proposed by U.S. envoy Howard Witkoff, but Moscow offered no comment on that suggestion. In a major diplomatic development, the Kremlin has confirmed that Russian President Vladimir Putin and U.S. President Donald Trump have agreed to hold a meeting in the coming days. Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov said preparations are underway, though the exact timing remains uncertain. Now, for this discussion, we are joined by Julia Kazdobina. She's a senior fellow at Ukrainian Prism, joining us live from Kyiv. Thank you, Julia, for joining us today. Welcome to NewsX World. Now,
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, what are the potential geopolitical implications of a direct meeting between President Putin and Trump at this juncture?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure it's going to even become an important milestone in the Ukrainian peace process, because we understand that negotiations, at least the way Russia sees them, is an element of the Russian hybrid warfare. And so it's a way of making people hope that a resolution is coming. But while they're imitating negotiations, at the same time, they're continuing to attack Ukraine. And so I don't think Putin is going to stop. He's going to keep manipulating, but globally, it's going to have an effect because President Trump has now moved to the strategy of trying to put pressure on the Russian Federation as much as possible. And that pressure involves putting pressure also on Russian economic partners, those who help Russia generate its income, which it then uses to fuel its war machine. And so most likely geopolitically, Trump is going to continue to impose the secondary sanctions that he has already ordered, unfortunately, on India. So, I mean, that's, from what I understand, he is now intent to end the war. And although he keeps claiming that this is Biden's war, it has now become his war because President Putin refuses to comply. And so I think even if there is a meeting, most likely Putin will try to continue to manipulate, and most likely, even if he agrees to a ceasefire, something that's now Trump trying to achieve, he is not going to abide by that ceasefire, because we've been through this many times before when the ceasefire is agreed, but then Russia continues its attacks and continues accusing Ukraine that Ukraine is attacking it. So. And now the front line is very difficult to monitor, because if you see drones, right, they can be launched when nobody can see them, and it's very difficult to track, and the front line is very, very long. So it's going to open the space for accusation very easily.
Thank you for sharing that, Julia. Please stay with us as we come back to you for our next discussion as well. Ukrainian President